Happy Saturday, everyone. I am popping on to share a couple of new fun schooling journals that I purchased, downloaded, and bound this last week. Funschooling.com was having another 50% off sale, and so of course I couldn't pass it up. They've put some new journals on there that I really wanted, and so I'm going to share a little flip through of them with you. So this one is the 365 Homeschooling Activities for Christian Families. And my daughter snatched my son's Active Boys journal the other day, and this one I felt like was somewhat comparable as far as level of challenge and activities. And so I purchased this one specifically for her, but I honestly think that my son and even myself would be able to kind of utilize this one. I like what's inside. We've got our regular introduction with the books that we're choosing, writing a Bible verse, a prayer list, and a to-do list. History time, what is so important about today? And we have something that happened on today's date in the past. And then on this side, we have yesterday's news. So we're looking at today, last year, and then what happened yesterday in current events. Now this somehow ended up in a strange pattern, and I don't know if it's like this in the real book or if this is just how it printed out. So I'm going to show you how it is up here and then how it's really supposed to be back here. But you've got basically a page that is investigating a job that provides money, right? And on this page, you would learn about that occupation. What are they doing? What skills are needed? What would the world be like if no one did this job? What kind of education does a person need to do this job? And on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you like to have this job? Now, this is very similar to the How to Make Money workbook. This is kind of a brief concept of what is in there, just so you know. But they do have these scattered throughout, and normally these pages are facing each other or front and back. And then this page, I think it got stapled the wrong direction, or punched, I think it came out of the printer backwards. Sometimes when I do two-sided, it doesn't come out right. So in theory, this page should be facing this way, and this page should be facing this way. So that was, I think, my mistake, but it's copy work. So you're taking this topic, or this, I should say, this classic bit of work and then rewriting it as copy work. And there's quite a few pages here. Then we've got the animal quiz pages, which my daughter was super excited about. On this side, how much do you know about this animal? Draw the animal's habitat, food, and enemies. Well, she didn't do that, but she was very excited to do this side, where you give the animal a score. And so she worked through it. I did ask her if she researched it, but we have a ton of honeybees here. And so she used the knowledge that she's learned in our swimming pool to kind of complete this list. She just worked in this yesterday for about 20 minutes or so. So she hasn't completed much in here, but she was extremely excited to get her hands on it and work in it. This is kind of from the dyslexia games pages. And then you've got nature study. Story time, what will happen next? Draw the rest of the story, and then our reading time page. Bible time, are you familiar with the story from the Bible? And it tells you where it comes from so that if they're not familiar with it, they can do some research, and then they are supposed to summarize the story in their own words. And then a meal plan and a film study. Drawing some missing parts, emotions and moods. Some more drawing time. Look through your library books and find something to draw. And then we've got our spelling time, and this is 8 letters. So this journal is definitely aimed at about 12 and up. My daughter is 10, almost 11. But her language arts has always been a little bit more advanced, so I think she'll be okay with this. This is a listening time page. It's so pretty. So they get to color or doodle while they're listening to a podcast or an audiobook or classical music. I super love those pages. Online math time. Watch a math tutorial and then take some notes and show what you've learned in this space. And then here is some, so this one too, I think this one got kind of out of whack. So you've got your occupation page, and then your copy, there's a copy work page over there, but then there was nothing to copy. So I don't, like I said, I don't know if it's something about how these came out in my printer, But as we get further in, you'll start to see that they match up properly. Write a Bible verse, some thinking time or dyslexia games, nature study, story time. So you'll start to see the pages, draw the missing parts starting to repeat. So you've seen pretty much everything that takes place in some order, although the order kind of changes. There's our animal quiz. So here's how the classic copy work works. You've got the classic portion over on this side and then the paper facing it, so it makes it a little bit easier to copy it down. And then this is how you've got the careers page. So you've got the picture and then you learn about the occupation. Sorry, this is a pretty hefty one. Quite a few pages in it. Those animal quizzes are really cute. Oops, got some pages in upside down in there. I'll have to go back and fix those. But that is a peek at the Fun Schooling Journal 365 Homeschooling Activities for Christian Families. And again, this says 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So about 11 or 12 and up would probably be the recommended age for this. I hope you found that helpful, and I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.